everyone, Jason Singh here, sweating a little bit. It's 8 o'clock on Wednesday night. That means it's time for an update on what I've been doing on the Valet project. Valet is an album I'm making at the moment, which is a tribute to all of my favourite singers, songwriters, performers that have passed away and that have left a massive impact on my life. Hello Kelly, hello everyone that's watching. People are slowly starting to come on now. My studio's coming together. I told you I moved upstairs last week. I'll give you a quick tour again. Take you off this. There's a new live area. All the things are starting to come together. The guitar and amp room is looking the goods. Slowly but surely. I haven't had much time to hang on, sorry, I haven't had much time to get it sorted out because I've been in the studio with Adam and a few guests this week recording the finishing touches on Valet. So tonight I'm going to talk about two songs that are on the album. The first one is by Scott Weiland and Stone Temple Pilots. For anyone that knows me, before Taxi Ride, I was in a band called Valet, which was a heavy rock band in the 90s with my good friends, and we used to play lots of Stone Temple Pilots. I used to love Stone Temple Pilots. I mean, even our logo was kind of like STP. They were that influential on me. Scott Weiland, the lead singer and co-writer of all the songs, was born on the 27th of October in 1967. And passed away on the 3rd of December in 2015, only a few years ago. Researching him as a person and as an artist for this has been pretty cool because I learnt more than just what his music sounded like, you know. So one interesting fact that I really liked was that his biggest influence was David Bowie, and that he used to do a cover of David Bowie's song Andy Warhol in the Stone Temple Pilots set. Hello, son. You can come and say hello if you want. It's parenting and, you know, stuff as well. What's up? Say what's up. What's up, yo?
What's up, yo?
Okay, now go away.
Okay.
So yes, David Bowie was his biggest influence. Also a David Bowie track on this album, Valet. So it feels like a real connection with Scott and some of the songs that I've picked for this album. He was in the music business for 3 years, Scott Weiland. He was with Stone Temple Pilots from 1986 until 2013, and then he was in a supergroup called Velvet Revolver from 2003 to 2008. He had 4 solo albums, and in the year 2000 he was asked to join the Doors for VH1 Storyteller series, and there's another great connection there because there's a Doors track on Valet as well, so I felt like picking a Stone Temple Pilots track featuring Scott was perfect for this, now that I found out all the connections to it, you know. Anyway, sadly he passed away on his tour bus when he was scheduled to go out and play a show, and they found him unresponsive on a tour bus, apparently drug overdose. So anyway, the song that I recorded from Stone Temple Pilots and Scott Weiland is called Interstate Love Song, one of my favourite tracks of theirs, and it's turned out fabulously. It is mixed, but it's not mastered yet, so I'm going to play you a little bit of it, and let me know what you think, alright? Oh, look at this, I've got this room I can slide around now. Woo! Alright, here it is, coming at ya. Interstate Love Song. What do you think? That's what you get, just that split second. You hear that alright? getting that? I can tell you exactly where I was when I heard this song for the first time. And I shouldn't. It was naughty. Is the hardest thing to do with what I said, honest and taste of Interstate love song. I can't play you the last bit because then I'm playing you the whole song. I can't do that. It's not finished yet. Anyway, so that is my tribute to Scott Weiland and Stone Temple Pilots. Obviously, just Scott Weiland has passed. But yeah, I hope you like that. I love that song. I love the way it's turned out, and I'm pretty happy with the way I could sing it and do it justice. It's been kind of a difficult thing to record all these covers but still sound like me, if you know what I mean, without trying to like imitate anyone. Anyway, so I was only going to do one song, but yesterday we got through with the majority of playing and finishing off the recording of a Michael Jackson song that we recorded for this record. Very hard artist to cover, obviously, because, alright, let me just rewind it back. Okay, Michael Jackson, you heard of him, right? Michael Jackson was born on the 29th of August in 1958 and passed away on the 25th of June 2009. Michael Jackson, if you've never heard of him, was the most awarded artist of all time. There's never been more or anyone that's even come close to the accolades that he received. Here's just a few. He had 23 Guinness World Records. He had 40 Billboard Awards. He won 13 Grammys, 8 in 1 year, and 26 American Music Awards. And I mean, he did it all. Everyone's connected to Michael Jackson somehow. He's actually has, well, this is a hard thing to say, but the year he died, he made more money than any other artist ever. He made $1 billion the year he died, or his estate did. His estate revenue was $1 billion the year he passed away. And a little footnote, an interesting footnote, is that Wikipedia, Twitter, and AOL all crashed at 3:15 on the day he died, the 25th of June 2009. Just because of how big it was. I mean, I remember that whole month. Every nightclub and every bar I walked past was playing Michael Jackson music, and it was just like being in the 80s again. It was amazing. But the song that I recorded, Man in the Mirror, has... I actually recorded this song because it was not because of Michael Jackson, and even though he was a massive influence on me, I recorded this song because there was a real turning point in my life when something happened while this song came out. Okay, so everyone that I went to school with, you know, was kind of awkward and weird at school, and, you know, I was a bit of a loner. And I went to, you know, kind of a rough school. But there was this one kid there, his name was Simon Morris. He was a year younger than me, and he was an obviously gay teenager, and he used to cop it like bad. And we sort of connected in our awkwardness. You know, we were outcasts, sort of. You know what I mean? One day I was sitting at a bus stop on Quinn Grove in East Keilor, waiting for a bus to come, sitting there alone, and I had my headphones in, and I was singing "Man in the Mirror." And I thought I was alone because I'd never sing in public. I was way too shy. And at that moment, a head popped around the side of the bus stop, and it was Simon. And he had a big frizzy blonde afro, and he turned to me, and I took my headphone out. Oh, I took my headphones off because they were big in those days. And he said, "You've got a really good voice. You should be a singer." And that one moment there changed the course of my life, because that was the first time I really believed that maybe I could do this for a lifetime. And I've always told him that. I actually contacted him on Facebook a few weeks back, and he's out in Portugal doing teaching yoga in Portugal, and I told him that I was going to tell this story on this album and as to why I picked this song. And it was really such a beautiful thing to do by a kid that was in a much worse state than I was, to just reach out and give someone a compliment when they were probably feeling 10 times worse than I was. So I always say to you, Simon, thanks so much for changing the course of my life. Hang on, my battery's dying. So that is why I recorded this track, "Man in the Mirror," by Michael Jackson. Yesterday we had some friends come over, Daniel, Alyssa and Sue, and Adam and I stood around and emulated the choir, and Adam sent me the first mix of the track tonight, and it blew my head off. So I'm going to share it with you. Even though it's not finished, I'm going to share you this track, and big thanks to my friend Simon, wherever you are out there, kid. I'm with you. So ladies and gents, "Man in the Mirror."
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn the color, oh, my favorite winter coat. This wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the street without enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? The sun is disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message given any clue. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love.
I hope that's coming through loud and clear over there, because it sounds sick in here. I can't believe it. It's a little embarrassing.
That's why you're starting with me. I'm starting
Key change coming up.
If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Starting with that asking him to change his ways. Your message could have been any hero. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change you gotta get right. Times when you close your heart, then you close your mind.
Alright, that's enough. That's all you're gonna get. Holy shit, did you hear that? I can't believe that's me. Massive shout out to Adam Serace. Killer job, dude. You killed that song. Yeah. So that song means a lot to me for reasons other than it being a brilliant song. It was a real sliding doors moment in my life. And just shows what saying something nice to someone can do for them, you know what I mean? It was such a simple comment. You got a great voice, you should be a singer. And I just went, yeah, I'm going to be a singer. And here I am, making videos in my house for you people, and making music. I mean, this album I'm making for myself. I'm hoping that you're going to love it, but it's therapy for me on this recording for Valet. Anyway, that's been long enough. Love to you all. Next week, 8 PM, Wednesday night. Album's almost done. We've got 1.5 days left of recording, and that's it. I'm going to put it out. So stick around, stay tuned, and some more updates will be coming at you soon. Love you all. Catch ya. Bye.